Hello, welcome everyone. This is going to be a really important live video today. I'm going to be talking all about motivation, and this is something that I have been hearing from a lot of you lately. It's nearly the end of January now, and a lot of you I think are really struggling with motivation and the idea that you should be feeling motivated to reach your goals. It's the start of the year, and all that new year motivation is potentially you feel like it's missing, and you're really struggling with that and what to do about it. So this video is for you if you're struggling with motivation, if you're still waiting for that new year motivation to hit you and to spur you on to reach your goals, or if it's already left the building, if it's nearly the end of January and already the motivation has gone, then this video is really going to help you. I feel like motivation, or the perception of what motivation is really holding a lot of you back from reaching your goals, and that's why I want to talk about it today. And it's probably not for the reasons that you think. I hear from women a lot, I want to lose weight, I'm just not motivated to do it at the moment, or I want to be fit, or I want to get healthier, but I'm just not motivated. And I just want to flip that perception for a moment, because if you want something, or if you need to do something for health reasons or for whatever else, if it's a desire that's in your head, then you are motivated because you're desiring to do it. But if you're motivated and you're not doing it, that's usually for one of two main reasons. And hopefully figuring out which camp you fall into will help you push through that feeling that you're not motivated enough to do something and actually start take action towards your goals. So I usually find if I hear someone say they're not motivated, then you fall into one of two camps. Either you know what you should be doing, but you can't muster the energy to do it. You're not unmotivated, you're just exhausted. And this idea of motivation, I know it's not exclusive to women over 40. Like, I know this is a Fat Loss After 40 Facebook group, and so I'm talking to women who are over 40 and potentially want to improve their health and their body composition. And motivation is not exclusive to our demographic. But it definitely becomes a lot more pertinent when you're a woman over 40 and things start becoming a lot harder. Like, you find it harder to lose weight, harder to get healthier, and also at the same time you're often exhausted. So just finding that what we think of as motivation is often sometimes energy. So we're not necessarily unmotivated, you just might be lacking the energy to get up and do the things that you need to do. So that's camp number one. You're not unmotivated, you're just exhausted. Number two is that you just actually don't really know what to do, or bits and pieces, but you don't know what to do first, what the priority is, in what order to do it in. So you're not unmotivated, you're just overwhelmed or confused. Now, the good news is with both of these things, both of these problems to do with motivation, there's one simple solution. I'm going to talk you through it. So the really simple solution here is to start small. So I know a lot of you think you have to overhaul your entire life all at once. You hear me on my videos talking about eating more protein and strength training and doing some form of high intensity or sprint interval training, getting your steps in, getting your sleep in, managing your stress levels, getting your mindset right. There's a lot of stuff that we think we need to do in order to get to where we want to be. And yes, there are lots of pieces to the puzzle, and the order of those are important. But the one thing I want you to understand is you do not have to master all of those pieces of the puzzle at once. Hands up for a moment if you might classify yourself as a bit of a perfectionist. I speak to a lot of women who are very much high achieving. You might identify yourself as a perfectionist. You want to do things right. You want to make sure if you're going to do something, that you do it right. Okay, so hand up, tell me if you can relate to that. So if you're a perfectionist, then you might feel like that you have to do all of those things at once and perfectly. So just say your goal at the moment is to lose 10 kilos. And then you start thinking about all of the things that you need to do in order to lose 10 kilos. All of those things that I just spoke about, the protein and the maybe tracking your calories and the strength training and the walking and the sleep and the stress. Get through all of those things and you're probably exhausted and overwhelmed just thinking about them before you've even done anything to do with any of those things. And so what if I told you do not need to do everything all at once? We just need to start small with one small habit change and improve on that and increase that and master that. what you really need at this time of your life. If you're a woman over 40, you're busy. I know that. You're already busy. You're already stressed. You've got a lot on your plate. So you probably are either feeling a bit overwhelmed or feeling a bit exhausted. And so thinking about all of the things that we need to do in order to master this time of our lives can be extremely overwhelming. One thing that has really helped my clients that are helping in our group program, the Goddess Project, and my VIP clients is having some clarity around having someone to take that big picture look at your life and what that involves and decide on and help you work out what steps you need to take first. So you don't have to do every single one of those pieces of the puzzle all at once. No one can do that. That is overwhelming in and of itself. Even if life is relaxed and calm and you've got all the time in the world, those things all together would be extremely overwhelming. So having that clarity to know what to do and what to do first and what to prioritize is extremely important. I'll just mention at the same time that having the information as well is not necessarily enough. You could go through all of the videos that I post on YouTube and in the Facebook group and binge them all and watch them all and have all the information, have all the pieces of the puzzle. I don't hold anything back in these videos. I don't hold back the secrets of the, what you shouldn't, what you need to do. I put it all out there. I want you guys to know all of the bits of the puzzle that you need to know in order to get the results that you want. But having the information is not necessarily enough. We need to know how to implement the information and put it into our lives. Our lives are not linear, not straightforward, not simple. They're busy, they're complex. And so knowing how to incorporate those pieces of the puzzle into your life is super important, knowing how to apply them. Number two, the second most important, or maybe equally important, but the second one here is having the support to help you do it. Because the amount of times I've seen women start, and I've been guilty of this too, start out with the best of intentions. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then and it starts out amazingly, and then life throws you curveballs, and you're like, now what do I do? What do I do now that this has happened? And you end up just dropping all the plates instead of being able to just maintain one or two of them because you just don't have the support there to help you through that. So having the clarity of what to do first solves that overwhelm, and it also can help with, if you're in this state of exhaustion, then it's really hard to figure out what you should do first, what you should prioritize, because to begin with, you're not going to start with, if you're exhausted, you're not going to start with HIIT workouts that are going to make you even more exhausted. You need to know what it is you need to prioritize to get the energy in order to do the other things that you know you need to do. So having the clarity and the support to help you put those things, implement those things into your life in a way that's effective for you are both of those things very important. Just as a little side note, I do have, for those who want some more clarity and support, I'm really excited. I'm relaunching my Goddess Project group program in next month in February. I ran this as a for foundation members as a bit of a beta program last year, relaunching it bigger and better this year. It's a group program for women who are over 40 in perimenopause or menopause and want to know how to lose the extra weight, feel healthier, have more energy through this phase of their life, no matter what life throws at you. So you're going to have the clarity, you're going to have the support. If you want more details on that, just send me a message. I respond to all of my DMs. Send me a message. Let me know what you're struggling with, and I would love to be able to help you. Let me know if you have any questions on that video, girls. Hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you all soon.